Hi, everybody. How are you? I know you are used to seeing Glenn and Beth here. They're camping, so they are calling in. But there's no video, so they told me I could start it. Uh, so I just wanted to say hi, everybody. It's Thursday, July 7th, and today we have a guest speaker, Paula Chavez. She's one of my success partners. I was telling everybody just a few minutes ago, I met Paula in a group on Facebook, actually. There's a group for Beachbody coaches that are Latin, and Paula and Peggy, who joined us last week, they both did a training, and I thought both of them were phenomenal. So I approached them, and we just met each other through Facebook. And ever since, we've been talking about the business, and we're success partners, and we do different things together. But I have to tell you, one of the things that I like the best about this girl is that she just takes action. She like sometimes we're talking about an idea, and next thing you know, she's doing it all. And I'm like, oh my goodness, give me a little bit of time. but but she was kind enough to accept this invitation. So today she's going to talk to us about what to do in the first couple of weeks of your business, how important it is to own your business, and also about the importance of certifications. So without further ado, I'm going to let you, Paula, um, let's start, and maybe you can start with a little bit of your story.
Okay.
Very amazing. So
Thank you so much, guys. Let me know. Can you hear me? Yes, right? Everything's
yeah.
good. Okay, you let me know if any issues. Hi, so I am in Orlando, Florida. Thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to share my story and share a little bit of what I do. I am a mom of three. I have a girl, she's 12, and I have two boys, 6 and 3, and I'm hoping they don't make an appearance right now. A cranky one. So yeah, so I'm a stay-at-home mom, but at the same time, well, I'm a Beachbody coach, work from home, and I'm also a Insanity and a PIO certified, and I am an instructor. I started teaching here about 2 months, a little over 2 months ago, here in Florida. But in New Jersey, where we were living, I taught classes for about a year and a half, and I never thought I was gonna be teaching classes. Never, never, never. I'll tell you a little bit of how I started with Beachbody. About 6 years ago, I was overweight, 220 pounds. I had two kids, and it was just hard not having what to wear. A lot of that. You're not feeling confident. You're feeling sick. I had high cholesterol. I was tired all the time. I didn't want to go out. I was always hiding. We were invited to a barbecue or a pool party. I'm like, no, I have a headache. No, it's too hot for the baby. I had a newborn at that time, and it was just me trying to hide the fact that I was extremely overweight and I didn't feel happy about myself. So a friend from school, one of the school parents, a friend, she told me that, well, I noticed that she had lost weight, and this is important. So pay attention, guys. Why is this important? This was a mom like me with three kids, and I had been seeing the Insanity infomercials every night, every morning, just sitting there on the couch on my bed, and I'm like, please, that can't be real. That's Photoshop. That's fake. There's no way in 60 days they can do that. That's not possible. Right? So then I see this friend, one of the moms, just like me. She was actually, I would say, heavier than me at that point. And I noticed that she had lost weight. And I said, Anna, what are you doing? Did you lose weight? She said, yes, I'm doing Insanity. I'm like, wait a second, for real? And she said, yeah, I've lost 30 pounds. I'm starting the second month. I'm like, no kidding. So I ran home and I bought it. In my mind, immediately, it was like, if she can do it, I can do it. And that's why I say this is so key, because that's the reality of what we do as coaches, is just being real people, showing that this is possible for anybody. So I always kept that thought in my mind. If Anna can do it, I can do it. And if you guys have done Insanity, you know that that is hard. Imagine doing it at 220 pounds. It's the hardest thing ever. It is the hardest workout ever. So now look at this. 6 years later, now Beachbody asks me to become a master trainer for Insanity in my area. Like this girl that was 220, and I'm going to show you my before picture so that you believe me. But it's still, I'm still like, what? Pinch me. This is just so new, so surreal, but it's true. Every time I wanted to quit, I just kept thinking of my friend who I thought, if she can do this, I can do it. It doesn't matter how long it takes me, I'm gonna do it. And that's how I survived. That's how I kept my motivation going up. Then I then learned about this Beachbody stuff. Like I wasn't much into Facebook or anything, but as I started feeling good and opening like my eyes to the world out there, I started looking into Facebook, and I started getting emails from a coach. So that was my before picture. I used to be 220 pounds. I lost 80 pounds. And I've never gained it. I haven't gained them again. It took me about a year and a half. Then I got pregnant with my third one. And I gained just a few, I mean, whatever pounds necessary just to hold that little man and his weight. And then I lost that extra weight again, all of it, and that's it. And I became certified. I'll tell you that story in a little bit, and why I feel it's so important, why I did it, and why I want you guys to give it a shot. So anyway, do we have a couple of hours or what? No, I'll try to keep it short. But so anyway, where was I? Okay, so I kept going. So I found this Beachbody thing, and my coach started messaging me. I'm like, oh, I want to know who this dude is and this stuff. So I started looking for people on Facebook, and that's how I learned about this Team Beachbody stuff. So I'm like, oh, and I started learning of Shakeology and all these products, and that's how I started with Beachbody. I left the business for a few months because I needed to focus on other things, and then I came back. And that was about 2 years ago. And but I wasn't really getting the business. I wasn't getting it. I didn't have anybody directing me and like helping me visualize what was possible. Nobody was showing me the possibilities until I started looking. I started researching. I started looking at what other people were doing. I wanted to know what I could do with this. So it became a business, but it went from just being, I started as a discount coach. I signed up just because of a discount. We were struggling with our bills, with everything. So a 25% discount on something that was going to help me lose weight, I was all over it. So I was a discount coach for a long time until people started asking me, what are you doing? What are you doing? Again, going back to that part that other people were seeing a real person going through the ups and downs of weight loss and videos and all this stuff. And they were asking me for help. They were asking me what I was doing. And then I realized, you know what, I can do this. Not just as a hobby or just for the discount, but I can help other people and make money with it. So I quit my real estate career. I had, before I had my second baby, I was managing a real estate office, and all that I left it behind. I fell in love with this feeling of helping other people. And I don't know if you guys feel it that way. It becomes addictive. It becomes like you do this no matter how many days you work for free, it just feels so good. It feels good to help other people and know that you're making a difference in other people's lives. So that's how I run my business, and that's what I do every day. So I want to share with you guys a little bit just about the certification part of it, and then I'll give you some tips that help me hit Success Club 10 at least every month. That's my goal, every month, 10 at least. And so far I've been doing well at that, at hitting my goal. That is a non-negotiable for me. So write it down there. Success Club 10, non-negotiable no matter what. Okay. So, so once I completed Turbo Fire, the workout from Chalene Johnson, for some reason, I found out that there was a certification in New Jersey to become Turbo Kick certified. I'm like, I'm just gonna go. I want to be where these people are. Like, I knew some the trainers were some of the people in the videos. I'm like, what? I'm gonna meet them in person. I am totally going, and I just wanted to like touch them, or I wanted to be like them and like feel that energy so that I could take it home again. And I just wanted to get better at the kicks and the punching and all that stuff, because I wanted to get the best out of my workout. So I went to that training. It was great all day. I never did anything with it. A year passed or whatever. I did Insanity again. And this time the Insanity certification was around. I was one of the first Insanity instructors to be one of the first people to become Insanity certified when it started about 3 years ago. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to go and let her teach me how to do better squats, how to do better burpees. That was my reward for completing Insanity again. So I went, and I don't know, everything just happened so quickly. I just started teaching. I just told a few of my friends, I said, can we meet at a park and I teach you one of the classes just so that I can practice? And they were all excited. I had like 10 friends at the playground, and I taught them a class, and we posted a picture on Facebook. And just from that, friends started seeing, and they're like, can you teach at my gym? I'm like, well, ask if they need somebody. I had no intentions of teaching, and this just happened like that. Now, what happens with the certifications and why I believe they're so important for us, and I recommend you guys look for the format that you like, the workout that you like the most, and look for the certification whenever it's around. It gives you confidence. Forget about teaching. Don't worry about teaching, but go to it. You want to go where successful people are. You want to be surrounded by positive energy. You want to be surrounded by positive people. You want to learn how they present the programs, how they train you. And I don't know. They became my role models and the master trainers. And just to think that now I'm part of, just think about it. You never know what's going to happen. And the confidence alone and the credibility that you're going to gain when you put out there that you went to this certification, that you are Insanity certified, or you are PiYo certified, or SAI certified, even if you're not going to teach, there is a huge level of confidence. This is education. You are learning. You are meeting other people, meeting other coaches, you're meeting other people in your area. So you're surrounding yourself for one whole day with like-minded people. It is amazing. I've made great friendships at the certifications, and I just happened to start teaching by accident. I would have taken probably all the certifications even if I wasn't teaching, because it is a great experience. It is a great day. You won't forget those memories. It is amazing. So I don't know if any of you guys, and if you have questions about these certifications or doubts or anything, and you want to reach out to me and find out more about it, feel free. I don't want to take the whole hour talking about that, because that's a whole different animal. But I do want you to know that it gives you a lot of credibility when you put it out there that you are certified. It gives you it's my daughter. She just came, my babysitter. So, don't say anything. So I want to encourage you guys to look for one, and it's a business expense on top of everything. So you're investing in your education and personal development. Okay. So some of the tips that I want to give you, it's July 7th, right? It's the summer. A lot of people check out. A lot of people are struggling. I'm still struggling with waking up early and finding a balance and trying to get into a routine. And it's probably never going to happen until school starts again. So what I've done and what I do every single month, and this is something that we're doing together with Mappy and Peggy and Olgi, we've been working together, is trying to hit Success Club no matter what in the beginning of the month. So I have it as a goal that by the 10th, I need to be in Success Club 5 by the 10th. And by the 15th, I need Success Club 10. 5 by the 10th and 10 by the 15th. Do I hit it every month on that date? Maybe not. Some months it's like the 31st, I'm right here biting my nails trying to figure out what to do to get the last point or 2 points. But in my mind, that's my goal. So the first 2 weeks of the month, I focus on Success Club. And I don't talk about anything else. I don't get distracted with anything else. It's Success Club. And every minute that I dedicate to working the business is dripping stuff that leads into filling a challenge group. I always start a challenge group on the 3rd Monday of the month. Because here's the thing, I was just going like, okay, I'm starting in a few days, or I'm starting a group. Like, I was putting that out there. I'm starting a challenge group on next Monday or whatever. And then there was no urgency for people. People were taking me for granted. It was very disorganized for me. And I am a squirrel, like shiny stuff. And I go there and then I go there. So I needed some accountability for myself and a date so that I could get organized and I could focus all my efforts into one specific goal. So the first 2 weeks, challenge groups. The 2 last weeks of the month, I focus on recruiting coaches. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. My coach is Melanie. My coach is Melanie Mitro, and I learned all this stuff from Melanie. So this is coming straight from the top coach in the company, 2nd year, the top team. So take notes. This makes sense, and this works. First 2 weeks, challenge group. So tomorrow, don't go cleaning the house. Don't go cleaning the pantry. Tomorrow morning, work your business. Focus on Success Club. Usually Friday mornings are great for posting and inviting. Friday mornings are great working hours. Don't go food shopping tomorrow morning, okay? Work on your business tomorrow. Now, okay, so what you do the first few days of the month that are gonna lead into that success, hitting Success Club, right? Into getting people into a challenge group. You need to show people what you're gonna do. You need to show people what a challenge group is about. So have you guys read the book Jab, Jab, Right Hook from Gary Vaynerchuk? So that's this concept. You are constantly posting little things about, so you're posting a recipe, so you're posting a video of you working out, so you're posting a picture of you after your workout and you're sweaty and you're feeling good and happy, and that's what you're showing. So you have to do that consistently every day. And now let's talk about pictures for a second. Pictures, keep them simple. Make them nice. Keep them simple. Colorful. Just be yourself. Don't just wear like a big old t-shirt or your husband's t-shirt or the shirt you use to cut the grass or whatever. No, wear something nice and a tank top that has something motivational. Like I live in workout clothes, but right now I have like this, something like that. And people are always going to be like, oh, I love your tank top. Things that are gonna catch people's attention. Okay, you want people to be looking, because this is what people are doing all day long. That's what they're doing all day long. So if your posts are not catchy, colorful, if the lighting is not appropriate and the pictures look grainy, you want people to be scrolling and then they'll be like, what? What is she doing? Let me see. What did she do? So plan your pictures a little bit without overthinking it, without spending 3 hours trying to work on a post because you want it to be perfect. But the more you do it, the more practice you're gonna get and the better you get at it. I shared with my team actually a video today on how to use, like which apps to use. If you want, take note of the couple of apps that I use that are really good, easy to use, play with them. One is Pic Collage. I don't know if you can see it. Is this one up here? Pic Collage. And the other one is Photofy. 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 They're free. You can add on stuff if you want to pay, but this is free, and you can do great things. So right now we're working on a free 5-day and a 5-day free challenge. You can do something like this. I'll show you. You can do something like this where you put stuff like that. So a free group in the beginning of the month is great, and you can do a 1-day group or a 3-day group or a 5-day group. We're working on a smoothie, green smoothie, and we have these recipes that we're putting together, and we're gonna start it on Monday. We have a lot of interest, and we're just gonna help people like drink a smoothie a day, and we're gonna share a recipe, we're gonna share a shopping list. And these are all people that are new to this. Maybe they're looking at what you're doing, maybe they're interested in what you're doing, but they don't know if they trust you. They don't know, and maybe they trust you, but they don't know if they're gonna fail. They don't know, they're afraid of failure. Maybe they failed again at other weight loss plans, or so they're afraid to commit to something and they're gonna fail again. So this gives them that comfortable feeling that it's just 5 days or 3 days and it's free. And these are the people that you're gonna start building relationships with them, and these are the people that you are gonna focus on to invite to your challenge group. So the first week you're doing a free group, right? You're trying to use this same group of people for follow-ups, for invites. Of course, you're gonna do more than that, but these are you start building relationships with them. These are gonna be your best challengers. Once they're there, you're gonna find 1 or 2 that are gonna be like, okay, I'm ready for the next level. What's next? And then you say, well, I have a challenge group coming up on the 3rd Monday of the month. So plan really well. Think like right now, my next challenge group starts July 18th. So right now I'm focused on July 18th. I need people for that group on July 18th. Am I gonna clean up my pantry? No. Am I gonna empty the garage to see what's going on? No. Until I get to Success Club 5, nothing happens in this house. Even my husband knows. I'm like, okay, today I'm not even cooking. You're in charge of lunch. You're in charge of dinner. I have to hit Success Club no matter what. Because I procrastinate, and when I'm under pressure, I just tend to like run away from the issue, or if I have too much time in my hands, I'll just leave it till the last minute. So don't focus, and I promise you it becomes a habit, and you close the month, and you can end the month in peace, and you're not rushing and going nuts at the last minute of the month trying to get to your goal, and you didn't do it, and then you start the month feeling like failure and thinking, man, this business doesn't work, or I'm not good enough. No, it's just a matter of planning and placing yourself in a position where you don't have to struggle towards the end. Okay, so it's 3 people a month. You can do more than that, but focus on 3 people a month. Okay, so pictures are key. Keep them simple. Post. What to post? Do you guys struggle with like what to post? I know coaches on my team are always saying that they don't know what to post, that they don't know what to share. So just simple. It's just your real life. That's it. You don't have to be a nutrition expert, nothing like that. Google is your best friend. Instagram is a great source of ideas. Now, I'm not saying go copy somebody else's post, but go scroll on the top coaches. Like go on Melanie's page and see something from 2 months ago, and you're like, you know what? That speaks to me. That quote she wrote speaks to me. Or find somebody that you identify, like somebody that attracts you, but that you have something in common with them, and use that as inspiration. So snap a picture, save them for later, and then use that as inspiration for your own post. So let's say you go to Melanie's page, or you go to my page, and you find a picture and you say, you know what? That post is great. It speaks to me. I'm going to share that. So create your own picture. You take a picture of yourself or whatever, and then add the quote, but keep it simple. Keep it simple, always inviting. Remember your outfit, really great. I want to share something with you guys. I don't know if you know about this, but this is a little case for the phone. It helps take great pictures. So watch my face right now. What? Do you guys have this? It's a Lumi case. The pictures come out so different, and it's a great conversation starter where you're out there. So it's a case for the phone, Lumi, Lumee, worth every penny. Worth every penny. Your images, your videos are gonna come out much, much better. Much better. And if you're out and about and you turn this thing on, it is a conversation starter, and you can tell people what you do just because they ask you about this case. Okay, so yeah, so you take pictures, your pictures are gonna come out great. People are gonna be following you and attracted to you. Okay, make sure that your post, when you write your post, that you ask, so what? Like, are you adding value to your post when you're posting? So don't just post a picture of your meal and just say, my lunch. So, okay, so you're eating something that you just made. Share the recipe or share why you're eating that specifically. So let's say an example, you're having a snack and it's yogurt with berries. Don't just put, oh, yummy snack. Okay, great for you. You know, so think, so what? So share, why are you eating that? Or maybe, why is it such a big deal that you're eating that? Maybe because you used to skip meals before and now you learned and you're sharing with your challengers that snacks are really good and that this snack is so good, it's so filling, it keeps you full, and then at night you're not eating the whole refrigerator for dinner because you should eat every 2-3 hours. So you're sharing what you're learning and you're sharing what you're doing so that people see you as, oh, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's talking about. It's all about credibility. Don't get frustrated with people when people tell you right away no. If you're adding people constantly to your network, people need time to know you. People need time to get comfortable with you. People need to know that you're not going to let them down, that it's not just because you're selling something. So when you are adding value to them in your posts, they trust you. So when you send that private invitation to a challenge group, then they're gonna be like, well, yeah, it makes sense. Like she's or he is doing this, he's sharing that, he knows what he's talking about. I definitely want to join that challenge group. Another thing that I do is share a lot of transformations, whether they are from my team, my customers, or just the Team Beachbody transformations that they share daily. I do. That was a big motivator for me. Like I was always looking at other people's stories to fuel my motivation for my own transformation, because losing 80 pounds is not easy. You want to give up. You want to eat. You want to go back into the bad habits. But I kept feeding my motivation and that fire reading other people's stories. So share that. When I get the most yeses is when I share other people's stories, and one of them is going to hit somebody right where they need it, and they're going to feel inspired by that, and they're going to message you right with that, like, I identify myself with that, I want to be like them. So always share transformation pictures. Do they need to be yours? No, you should be a product of the product, so always share your journey. You may not be at your goal weight right now. I wasn't on my goal weight when I started. I was 220 pounds. I was posting. I wasn't even a coach, but I was posting because that was my only accountability. There was no challenge group. There was no containers. There was none of that. It was me trying to figure this thing out. And all I did was I even lost a few friends because they were making fun of me. That they're like, you work out, why do you have to post about it? You take a shower, why do you have to post about it? I'm like, I need it. And if you don't like it, unfriend me. I don't care. I needed to share my journey because it kept me going. So you sharing your journey, you are not just keeping yourself accountable, but you're inspiring others along the way. So questions so far? We're good? We're good? Is this helping you guys? I hope so. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's talk about, do you guys do videos? Do you post videos of yourselves working out and stuff like that? If you don't, you need to write it down right there, big. I need to make videos and I need to go on live Facebook. I'll tell you a funny story. Our friend Mappy here didn't want to do it for some weeks. And I'm like, yes, you got this. You're going to do it. You can do it. And one day we did it. She did it. She did it in a live event that we had. And then we finished the event and she's like, okay, when's the next one? I want to do this again. It is really easier than it seems. We want it to be perfect. No, forget it. Just post. Look, if you're posting something about your workout, don't just post, oh, I did my workout. So what? Always think, so what? But if you're sharing a little piece of something that you did of exercise, share it. Or maybe you're preparing yourself a Shakeology, or sharing a video, or you're preparing that snack that I said, yogurt with blueberries, let's say. So just a little video of you preparing it and just sharing and talking. Look, the world is not, it's a few people that are going to be watching you, and they're always going to be following what you do, until one day they're going to say, I want to do what you do. I want to join what you're doing. Or they're going to say, you changed my life. Even if they never buy anything from you, that's the best feeling in the world. So just think of the people that you're going to inspire. Don't think about, oh, they're going to think that my hair is horrible. They're going to think that I'm nervous. No, think, with what I have to say, I'm going to inspire somebody today. And that's it. When you lead with that, you forget everything else. And all the fear goes away. But I tell you right now, guys, you want to do video. Video is king in social media. Video, go live, be yourselves. I had this conversation with my coaches today, and the minute I finished, one of my coaches went live, and she shared, and she had never done this. She had never done this, and she made a video. She went on Facebook Live, and she shared how she makes overnight oats. And I'm like, she's so good. All this time she refused to do these live videos, and she's like, all these people are commenting like, do you do that? Like, right away. All her posts have been very slow, not a lot of activity. So of course that's you get unmotivated because of that. You're like, I'm posting all this stuff and nobody's saying yes, nobody's liking, nobody's giving me attention. Change things up. Maybe your pictures need a little revamp. Maybe your pictures need to be a little bit more colorful. Maybe you guys need some video. Maybe go back to your Facebook and look at what you've been posting. Does it need a little change? Then change it. But do something with this information you're getting today. And I hope it's something new, and I hope you're not bored with the tips that I'm sharing. What else? Okay, so videos. Videos, keep them simple. Just a little, this is cute. This is cute. No, this is key. When, let's say you're doing 21 Day Fix, okay? So don't just share don't just share a video of you doing 21 Day Fix or Insanity or 22-minute hardcore. Share one or two of the exercises. And how many reps was it? Was it 15 reps? Tell people, look, try this exercise at home. Do it 10 times, do it 15 times, and repeat it again. Take a little break, repeat it again. Something like that. Not just, I did my workout. So what? So what? You see the difference? So people are gonna, and they're gonna want to share your post. They're gonna want to share your videos. Today I went on a live video and I just showed them a couple of leg exercises to exercise the booty, and it's getting a bunch of shares. Why? Because it's not just me, like, oh, I'm working out, look at me. No, I am sharing something that they can do at home. Once they start, they're gonna be like, well, you know what, I can do this. What do you have, Paula? What is that about the challenge group? I wanna be a part of it. Some people are gonna take a little longer to trust you and believe that they can do it. So the more you put out there, the more they're going to follow you and believe in you, okay? Questions. Video. Oh, do you got? Let me hold on. Let me give you a couple of apps that I use to edit videos, and one of them is called Splice. It's a blue. There you go. Don't put too many videos on one screen, and then that looks like a throw up of videos and nothing. You can't like focus on anything. No, just one, and then with this you can edit where you have one video here, and then you. So it's like a movie, not just a bunch of squares and a bunch of videos going on. Okay, Splice is one, and the other one is Pick Play Post. Ay, wait, Pick Play Post. You see it? Is this one up here? Pick Play Post. Pick Play Post. And the other one that is with your phone. I know iMovie. I don't know what it would be for Android, but for iPhone is iMovie, and you can also use it from your computer. Like you can record on your phone, send it to your computer, and I am not a tech girl. I'm telling you that right now. It's a matter of playing with this stuff, and if you have teenagers, ask them. It's like they don't even use it and they know how to do it. I don't get it. They're just like this. I have a 12-year-old, she's almost 13, and they figure out things like that. So if you have teenage kids, ask them to help you figure that out, and I'm pretty sure you can get it done. Boomerang is another one that is working great with Instagram, and it's just a little, like you can do silly faces and post something like that. But again, all this goes back to video is king when it comes to Facebook. Video is king, second is pictures, and third, of course, well, just text, but video is king. Always try to ask people to share your posts because you want to keep expanding your network. Right? So ask people when you add a recipe, say, feel free to share this. Feel free to share it. Or something like, yes, go ahead, you can share it. Or please share this post with your friends. If it's a video, the minute you tell people, would you please share this with your friends, there might be somebody who could benefit from this. People do it. People want to help you. They want to give back to you because in one way or another, you're doing something for them. Even if it's just posting something positive in the middle of all this negativity that's going on in Facebook right now. Go look at your Facebooks. It's crazy. There's so much negativity right now. So what else? Do we still have time? Do you guys have questions? Let me know.
I do.
Go ahead.
So I noticed in your page, you're pretty good about, because I totally stalk you and I see everything you post. But you're pretty good about correlating something that has nothing to do with fitness programs, and you kind of lead it into the fitness programs. And I remember your post about your nails and how you related it to like the 21-day fix in a way.
Okay.
Yeah. So my question is, I mean, how do you come up with these things? Are you like looking at you're just super creative, or are you just looking at different places for inspiration, or are you consciously like thinking of ways of how you can relate everything?
Okay, so number one, I'm very enthusiastic about certain things, and I like sharing. So if something works for me, I share it. So it's not just Beachbody, and that's one thing that we have to be like, I know we want to vomit Beachbody a lot because we love it. At least I do. I could seriously sit here until tomorrow and talk all night about Beachbody because it changed my life completely, and nobody can argue with that. I will win the argument. But I am enthusiastic about things and sharing things that work for me. So I don't just share about Beachbody. I share about other things. So struggles as a mom, struggles as a woman. Like one of the things, what you're saying about the nails, I kept biting my nails, and then I reached a point where it was like 3 weeks without biting them, and I said, wow, it's been 21 days. And I posted about how it takes 21 days to break a habit, and it takes 21 days to adopt a new habit. And that was it. I didn't say Beachbody. I didn't say 21-day fix, nothing. The thing is that I send messages so people start talking about the nails and this and that. And what I do is that I go back to my posts, and all the people that comment on my post or click like on my post, those are the people that I message. So I may not be talking about, it may not be a post about Beachbody, but if they're paying attention to my posts, if they're interacting with me, that means that they're paying attention. It means that they're watching what I'm doing, and I reach out to them, and I go on their walls and I click like, so I start conversations with them. And then if I find that they have a need for what I have to offer, I'll tell them, hey, I'm starting a challenge group on the 18th. Would you like to join? Most likely they'll be like, usually the responses I get is, yeah, I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I saw your post. People don't message you. So if you guys maybe are sitting there thinking, nobody wants to lose weight, nobody has money, nobody messages, people are not going to message you. And I'll give you a perfect example. For a year, you know that mascara, Younique? Anybody have it? Anybody been invited to 257 groups? Yeah. Nick, he's like, yeah, me. Well, here's the thing. I wanted to try it so bad. And my team can tell you, every time I'm like, I keep being added to these damn groups, and nobody messages me and says, Paula, you know, I have this great mascara, and your lashes could use a little bit. I have no lashes. Nobody ever messaged me and said, hey, do you want to try this mascara? No, they just added me to groups and groups and groups. I'm not like, I don't have time for groups. Somebody just messaged me and say, hey, do you want to buy this mascara? And I would buy it because I wanted it. But I was waiting for the moment where somebody messaged me, and that person would be the first one that I would buy it from, no matter who it was. But so I apply that concept to Beachbody. If I know a lot of people are following me, and I know a lot of people are struggling, and I know people are trying, and I give them a tip and they take it, but they really don't have a plan. But until you send them that private message and you say, hey, I don't know, take note. This is good. At least it works for me. Hey, you may have missed this, or you can say, I don't know if you noticed, but I shared a post earlier about a challenge group that I'm starting on the 18th. I was wondering if you'd be interested in joining. That's it. Some people are going to be like, no, thank you. Or they're going to be like, okay, this is something that you're going to do in like your power hour. So if you guys don't have a lot of time for the business, you build your credibility and you build that enthusiasm in your posts, but then you have to seal the deal by the private invitation. Okay, so you may not have time to go to 10 people and, hey, how are you? I'm good. And then, what's up? I don't have time for that. So I go straight to the point. I know a lot of people who follow me, they're looking to get fitter, they're looking to get healthier, so I go straight to the point. Hey, how you doing? I have a challenge group starting on the 18th, or a health and fitness accountability group. Are you looking to make any changes to your fitness? Would you like to be a part of my group? That's it. You don't have to, don't go, wow. And now the key ingredient here is now you have to find out their goal. And it's funny that Carl has been talking about this. Go to his wall. He shared a picture. Find their goal. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to find out why they want. When they tell you, sure, tell me more about it. Don't word bomb it on them. Don't go Beachbody crazy, telling them everything about Beachbody and your amazing challenge group and this amazingness that you are. No, ask them questions. When that person shows interest, you ask them questions and you tell them, oh, really? You're interested? Great. I'm going to send you that information. Tell me what's motivating your interest. You just open up the door so that they tell you their story. Don't you be quiet. You don't go telling your story and telling them everything about Shakeology is so amazing and the 21 Day Fix is amazing. You don't even know what they want. So ask them questions first. Find out what they want. Find out what their motivation is. I'll tell you an example. I have this lady, about 3 months ago, she asked me about 21 Day Fix. She said she had some weight issues, but she wouldn't open up. Now with the smoothie challenge, Mappy, she filled out my application and I messaged her. I said, "Hi, Irene, how are you? What's going on? Tell me, so you want to be part of the group?" And she said, "Yes, I need to be part of the group because," and I said, "What's your motivation?" She opened up. She said, "I am super heavy. I've reached 260 pounds. My doctor told me that I need to lose weight because now I have diabetes and high blood pressure." I'm like, what? If I just throw her in a group, I don't know how I can help her. But now I know I have this lady that is about 45, 50 years old, and she's 260 pounds. She's a heart attack waiting to happen. Now she has diabetes. She has high blood pressure. She needs help. And she can't come now and tell me that she has no money. Because 140 is nothing compared to the time bomb that she has inside of her. Right? So now I'm in the process of talking to her. Now, she doesn't just need smoothies. She needs a weight loss plan, and she's going to need help and support. Right? So now I'm not going to bombard her with Beachbody and how amazing we are, but I'm going to go on a post and I'm going to share about how I feel like women should take care of their health. And that's going to hit her right there. I hope it's going to get to her. She's going to be like, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. So sometimes something that you have that you can use for your posts are objections that people are giving you. Oh my God, it's almost 10. Are we good? I told you I won't shut up. You gotta tell me something because I can stay here all night.
No, everything that you've shared has been so good. It's so helpful. I've been making notes here, and I know everybody has been making notes. You know, I love your enthusiasm and you know.
And this is on no coffee. No coffee. I am on day 3 of the ultimate reset, and this is no coffee. Right?
But no, you've been amazing. I think all of us have been making notes. I've unmuted everybody, so please, you guys, you know, go ahead. Tell me, has she received, like, gave us good information, good feedback? You know,
awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Does it help you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Good. Well, I'm glad. Thank you so much for listening. I can talk about Beachbody all day long. If you are here in Florida, in Orlando, nearby or whatever, stay tuned for some certifications coming your way. If not, go do it. It is something that is going to help you a lot. It gives you the opportunity to help more people, and it builds your confidence. But guys, it's really about sharing what we're doing and just focusing on what can I do today to help other people. Forget about points. Forget that's your goal back somewhere in there. But lead with helping people and not focusing on points and money, because it's never gonna happen if that's how you're never gonna feel successful if you focus only on that. Okay, so have your goal, but constantly look for ways to help more people. That's how I lead my business. That's how I lead.
no,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Paula, can you guys hear me, Mappy?
Yes, we can hear you, Beth.
Okay, Paula, I'm sorry that we're not on video. We don't have any Wi-Fi, but thank you so much. This is Beth and Glenn. And I have tons of notes here that I've taken. I really appreciate, one, just your energy. Like, I love listening to people that are jazzed up about Beachbody, and like you said, I love how you said, do whatever you can to help people, and your business kind of falls into place. And I also like what you said about the teaching certification, because I don't necessarily want to teach, but I can totally see how just having it and connecting yourself with other trainers, and it would build confidence and it would build credibility. So I think that's great advice for those of us that don't necessarily think we're gonna teach, but you never know what door that might open too.
Yeah. True.
So thank you so much for sharing everything with us and taking an hour of your evening to be on our call.
No, thank you guys. Thank you for the invitation, for opening your team meeting for me to share a little bit of my excitement that is always brewing in there. And it's always great to share. So good luck,
I
guys.
love it. I love it.
It was awesome. Thank you.
Hopefully I'll get to meet some of you in Summit. It's almost time for Summit. That's exciting. So thank you so much, guys. Good luck. And don't hesitate to reach out if you need any help with anything, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have fun. Bye.
Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you so much, Paula.
Ciao. Bye.
Ciao.
Message me later.
I will.
Bye.
Bye.